Thank you for stopping by to listen to my dad, Larry Witcher, otherwise known as the Professor of Useless Knowledge. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, let's get the professor in here. Come on in, Larry.
I'm a walking in.
Yeah, how you doing this morning?
I'm a little bit on the chilly side.
Yeah, it is chilly. It's not quite as bad as yesterday, but it's chilly, though.
When we're going to have our first frost?
Well, I noticed, over the years, I've noticed usually around the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th of November is usually when we have a killing frost.
Yeah. Well,
so we're somewhere right on it, not too far away.
Got to go out and check your tomatoes, see if you got any left.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
One year, we had tomatoes in the garden, and we had to plant them just right. I took every painter's drop cloth I had, and I keep covering them tomatoes on up to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Every night, I'd cover them up, keep the frost from killing.
Yeah. I'll tell you what year that was. It was 1985.
And we took them tomatoes, pulled them, and I put them in a back room here at the house.
Yeah.
And we eat them on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we did too.
Of course, it wasn't no good because it didn't get ripe on the vine. But yeah. they were better than the store-bought tomatoes.
Yeah, I picked bell pepper. I had a big patch of bell pepper, probably about 2 acres. I was growing bell pepper for a guy at the farmer's market. Anyway, but that's beside the point. But anyway, didn't have a real show enough killing frost till the 12th of December that year. And we had a big frost around Thanksgiving, but it didn't. It just killed the top of the plants. It didn't kill the whole plant. So we had picked all the pepper out of the top, and then just kept waiting. And we said, well, we can't. You couldn't keep waiting forever, but it went on to the 12th of December. Yeah.
Well, we covered them that year, and we done. I hope you done dug your taters, because they're gonna get bitter.
Yeah, I didn't have none to dig.
Well, we didn't plant none either. I don't have good luck with taters, and don't have a whole lot of good luck with cabbage. We got some winter cabbage put out.
Yeah, we do too.
Now, do you know what the difference in a winter cabbage and a summer cabbage is?
No, tell us, Larry.
Well, I really don't know. Well, it is a little different species. They're a little harder, a little tougher. The leaves, you have to cook them just a little bit longer, and you set them out, put them out where they'll get ripe and get mature about midwinter.
Yeah.
We got 9 or 10 sitting out down in the garden of winter cabbage. They're looking pretty good.
Larry, winter cabbage and summer cabbage or spring cabbage, whichever you want to call it, comes from the same plant. It's sort of like an uncle of mine who kept a drink in the boot of his car. And I'm talking about something for a social drink if anybody wanted a sip or a nip from time to time. But that same jar of liquor turned into Christmas liquor for some reason along about the holidays, and time Thanksgiving and Christmas come around.
Well,
I thought they was drinking out of the same jar, but he called it Christmas liquor then.
Well, have you ever noticed how men sit around and drink out of the same jar?
Yeah.
But some of them on the Coca-Cola, they won't drink after each other. They'll drink liquor out of the same jar.
Yeah.
Just keep passing, but the Coca-Cola they won't.
No.
But then the same bunch of men will go off and kiss the same woman.
Yeah.
But some ain't right.
Yeah, that's right.
But we're going to go back out this morning, our last trip to the Great Oaks, and we're going to honor a man of our own again, Julio, Mr. Mel Richardson.
Mm-hmm.
Mel Richardson, he was in the Air Force and the Army. He was in the medical corps there.
Okay.
And lived down around Good Hope, somewhere in that section.
That's right. Lives on a Chandler Road.
Chandler Road, Mr. Mel Richardson.
That's right.
And I want to thank Bill Franzone, Mr. Bill, for sending us this information there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bill and his boys have been, they're called the Great Oaks Boys, that entertain out there on Sundays for them.
Right.
Called the Great Oak Boys, but then you can hear them on Saturday night as the Gum Creek Boys up at barbecue, up at the Wild West Barbecue.
How about that? Yeah.
But I'd like to thank Mr. Fred for Mr. Franzone for sending us this information, because he went through a lot of trouble of picking out, getting them all straightened out.
Yeah, well, that's great.
But today is Mr. Mel Richardson Day.
You betcha. We better believe it. Yeah, he was my principal when I was in the first grade in school, when I went to Good Hope, yeah.
Mail must be close to 100. So
yep, moving on up there, yeah.
we did some work for Mail back in the middle 50s in his house, and he was a principal of school at that time, I believe. And if you take your age, Julio, and then he was your principal in the first grade, which meant add about 6 more years to your age, he's got to be up in his 90s.
Absolutely.
And I don't have how old he is, but if you want to send him a birthday card, his birthday is the 23rd of November.
Yeah, coming up, yeah.
It's Mr. Mail's birthday.
Yeah.
So today is Mel Richardson Day, and we thank him for the service that he did us in World War II.
Salute. All right, yeah. All right, Larry, I hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to have a good one.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
See you coming up Monday.
Yeah, we'll be back here on Monday. Hope you have a good fall weekend. Enjoy
I'll do it.
The pumpkins and all the Halloween stuff is hanging everywhere.
We'll sure do it.
Okay. Thank you, Larry.
Sure enough.
Okay, there he is. That's Professor of Useless Knowledge. That's Larry Witcher.